Hey YouTube, this is really badass, and today, well, I'm gonna be showing you guys some of my support gameplay now. I've been playing a lot of support lately, a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I think this thing might have to buffer, so I'll tell you guys a few things about support while this is buffering. First off, I'm gonna be playing Morgana. Let me just go over the basic abilities real quick. She basically gains bonus. She has like 10% bonus spell vamp. So you know, it's whatever. Who cares? Her dark binding basically roots an enemy for 2 seconds and deals 80 magic damage on the first level. You know, her tormented soil. Basically, you know, they get damage every second on them. Black shield. Here's the thing that I'm going to be talking about a lot in the video is the black shield, which absorbs magic damage and prevents disables until it breaks. And soul shackles, which basically is LeBlanc chain, except it goes out to everyone around you, and if it holds on for a certain time, you know, it's done. All right, let's jump into the game now. It's loaded. Right off the bat, you're gonna see we invade. So this is an invade game right here. Right off the bat, you know, we invade red buff, and we're like, hey, is there anyone down here? And I get my bind. This is I see all this, and I thought, hey, you know, if someone comes up from any lane, you know, I'm gonna want to bind them. Now here's the thing, they're both in bush. You know, Alistar already got his headbutt first. You know, I'm still waiting on what I should do, and then I realized, hey, let me just get bind. All right. This invade was dumb. You see mid's getting pushed up. Mid, I'm gonna explain this. Mid misses a whole wave of CS. He literally gets 1 CS out of the whole thing. Alright, let's break down the plays now. Right off the bat, we have one. Unpause. Oh, is he watching? I don't know. Anyways, so right here, Alistar comes in. This is a good hit, one, but the thing is, your ADC is still far back. If she's up here, and she's might be like poking at him or kiting him, you know, all that good stuff, then yes, you know, that that's questionable. You know, I would say, you know, it's worth. But she's far back. You know, she kind of pushed away. He's just pushing me back, and let's see what happens. I fire the bind, you know, at MF, and she gets bound. So she's on a 2-second bind. Draven hits, and right before he hits, he gets exhausted by Alistar. So, you know, it doesn't deal as much damage, which sucks. But, you know, we get out. I'm over here. I see her right here, about to rain, or shoot, sorry. I thought she was gonna rain. But I think she did get rain first. Oh no, she got double up first. Alright, so she's over here, you know, doing her crap. How much mana does that cost? Okay. She's over here doing her crap, firing at us. I decide to exhaust her. Now, their exhaust on Draven was, you know, because they got away. Well, this exhaust on MF is basically to make sure, you know, one, she's slowed down so we can keep Alistar away from, MF, so MF can't do damage, and 2, to make sure that she doesn't do damage to me or Draven. So right here, I exhaust her. You see me just turn around real quick and exhaust her and leave her. I want to start, like, getting off damage on him, Alistar, and I actually do end up proccing the Thunderlords, which I'm running. Every time I proc Thunderlords, just think of it as easy harassment. And that's what you'll hear a lot in the videos when I proc my Thunderlords. I mean easy harassment, guys. Alright, let's see how far we are in the video so far. Alright, I'm doing pretty good on time. Alright, so jumping in, you see I get the bind, right? Draven throws his thing, and right here, Draven gets nudged back. You know, they're at equal health. I'm at 200. He's at, you know, about 250 now. Just gotta mind the health, right? He misses the spear. That was a good kind of tempo play from Alistar, but once again, like, you just sent him back. That's pretty much all you did. You kind of disengage for, you know, if there was an engage. MF starts raining. Now, this is when this kind of pisses me off. Draven gets the hit, but he stays in there to pick up his thing. He has to respect that I'm still level 1, and I don't have my spell shield yet, or my black shield. I'm gonna call it spell shield. I don't have my spell shield yet, so you know, I can't block anything for him. So we're just sitting there. Now at this point we have a few choices, because we burnt all of our heals, and so did they. I still have one left. You know, let's see, Alistar still has one left. Blah blah blah. But main point is we can burn our heal here, but we don't want it. Okay, we want to save it for when, you know, we go close to death. So Draven over here just gonna farm up. You know, that's honestly the smart play. You know, we're missing out so much farm because right now we're looking at MF. She's at 4 farm. Draven's at 1, and that was the Krug that he got, which really sucks. Let me line this up for you guys because, you know, it doesn't hurt to line stuff up too. Alright, so we got an Alistar, we have MF. I'll play the stuff while I'm waiting, while I'm getting this all lined up. Alright, so right here, Alistar, missing, right? I'm not going to call it, because I knew he just went in the bush. But, you know, they don't know that, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm off of it right now. Alright, so right here, I take all that damage. I'm like, oh, whatever, you know. I'm literally taking some, you know, a little bit of damage, but I keep my spell shield. Why do I do that? Because right here, I'm basically, I want to use my spell shield on Draven. I want to make sure he stays healthy. So I don't care about myself, I care about Draven. Now watch, you know, the rain is going to come down again, and I don't react to it this time as well, but, you know, MF rains, and I put on the spell shield. She does end up getting the Thunderlord's Decree proc on him, which sucks, but, you know, it's fine. They have a ward in here. They have full vision right here. We took, you know, we took Scuttle, but, you know, they have full vision right here, so they can see if if our jungler's coming in from a gank, and he is on this side. He started on this side. I think he just worked his way to this side. I'm not sure. Gragas is up here, you know. He has to respect that. I think he does pick up a kill, but other than that, you know. Alright, let's jump back into the play, you know. So, Alistar's over here. I could have hit him with a bind, but I didn't know that he was there. So, you know, I'm just kind of minding my own business, blah, blah, blah. You know, she has the rain on, and Draven has to respect that my E. Oh, my E was up. Okay. Anyways, right here, I get pounded. Oh, by the way, that was a misplay. I should have probably eat him. This, right here. Alistar coming in, look at where MF is and look at where Alistar is. Alistar is so far up compared to MF, and let's see if she even turns around. She waits a bit. So Alistar sends me back, but I do get my bind thing off, and it does end up hitting her. It takes a little chunk out of her health, you know, not too much, but it does deal damage, and it is harass. It's free harass. So, you know, basically back to some farming simulator, you know, free her. So Alistar goes in. I thought he warded. I thought he would ward. I still had a ward in. Right here, I put on the spell shield because, you know, hashtag predictions. And honestly, I felt like the spell shield was worth it, even though it comes next. And we'll see what comes next right here. Even after all this, all the raining, and after MF hitting, or no, I think, after, you know, let's look at my cooldown right now. So I have the black shield back up. Or no, I don't. It's 6 seconds. And, you know, I feel like that black shield was worth it, even though it was just predictions. Because, you know, MF could have rained, and she did rain after. But I felt like it was better because it stopped her from raining. I don't know. It was just a good prediction, overall. You know, Alistar's right here. He has an easy time to look at my ADC, and you know, I can see that now. I didn't know he was in the bush, nor did Draven. One thing I should have done was fired a bolt right here, and you'll see me doing it 1 or 2 times in this gameplay to kind of like almost use it as a ward. So yeah. Anyways, he gets hit. You know, that's fine. You know, he just hits him back. I put this. Here's an interesting thing. I put that to pressure. So MF can't come up and get an easy poke right here. Not like she would want to, but if she does, and Alistar can't come up here and, you know, just kind of like mess around with the minions and stuff. We go towards the river. I ward it. They have it warded. You know, all that good stuff. The thing to note, their jungler's bot. He started off top. I guess he worked our way into some of our jungle. Took our red, so it wasn't even worth it in the end. No, maybe Kha'Zix took it. I don't know. Kha'Zix has double buffs. Let's see. I have no clue, but maybe he did. Anyways, so you know, me and Draven are sitting right here, doing our crap and blah blah blah. I have it warded, but Gragas is on bot side. I don't have that warded. I don't know that he's there. I missed my bind because, you know, I'm just that bad. But right here, Alistar. Look at Alistar and look at MF. They have a quite big distance, whereas me and Draven have a close distance, so we can take out someone. Draven focusing on ADC. I put up my spell shield to make sure, you know, he's doing his own thing. I'm running away from him. Blah blah blah. Alistar's chasing me, which is kind of the dumb play. I get the Thunderlord's Decree proc. My spell shield is helping out Draven a lot. And right now, here's a bad part. We're both like equal distance from each other's ADC, but his advantage is he can ram him under turret. You know, he's basically closer to him, so they can pinpoint him. So this is a bad spot. Well, how you always gotta think, how can you help your ADC? Well, you know what I do? Right here. Alistar's coming in. Alright, what can I do? I hit the auto, and since he's, you know, trapped there in the corner, I hit the bind. I should hit the bind earlier, but I hit the bind, and since I hit the bind and she's so low, she's forced to flash. Let's see what Draven does here. Alright, so Draven gets him pretty low, about to die, flashes out of the way of Alistar and hits her and dies because tower's locked on, right? Was that worth? Now this is a huge thing. Was that worth? And I'd say yes, because if he turned around, he would have been dead to Alistar. And what would I do? Just try and kill him? MF would have probably gotten a kill if anything, or she could have came back. You know, Gragas would gank and sucks. But we didn't know Gragas was there, right? No clue that Gragas was there, just us. But still, I think it was the right play to, I wouldn't say flash in, but, you know, he could have went up here, but then he would get caught by Gragas. Either way, you kind of see where I'm going. The only way he could have really went out was with a bang. Alright, right here, I see them coming. I'm forced to flash away from this, because he's drinking his thing. He's getting ready to slam his thing on me. You know, I know Gragas' moves. Right here, I bind him so he can't come in. You know, Alistar proccing his E, I think it is. I go for the recall. You know, Gragas gets greedy. He's like, oh crap, she's recalling. Stops the recall. You know, man, good job. You know, you stopped the recall. Now back off. No, this freaking Gragas, dude. This is play of the game. Well, one of the plays. I think I do like 3 really good plays. This is another one. He thinks that fighting a Morgana under turret with a bind goes well in his favor, but it doesn't because I end up binding him. And he takes tower shots. Regardless, I think he would have died because he's circling around turret this way, right? He throws out his barrel, whatever. He's going to tank 3 to 4 tower shots, so he would have been dead either way. I back, you know, blah, blah, blah. Let's fast forward. Draven comes up in lane, you know, just a bit of farming. And I'm coming in right about now. First thing I do on the way back, I ward. I'm building into Frost Queen's Claim. Because I want to get vision around the map and send out my little ghost, and yeah. So here MF, you know, does her thing. I put the spell shield because right here, Alistar was right here. Draven was right here. He could slam in and hit him. Although that would be the stupidest thing for Alistar to do, he, you know, we're talking about bronze, and I'm in bronze, he might just do it because he would hit him and take any sort of thing to, you know, get him. So I put it down to make sure he won't ram into him. But if he did, you know, it would be good because we can trade off so good on him. I'd bind him, I put down my Dark Soil, and MF would be so far away because, you know, he sprints in. This is the thing about Alistar. Alistar kind of sucks unless you have someone who can play with you, because Alistar rams him away, and that's all he is like kind of disengaging type of thing. Well, I guess that's kind of good in some cases, but I mean, the only thing you really have is hitting them up to stun and all that, and it's just a bad solo support. And these guys are in the same clan, so same team. I don't know what it is, so I don't know if they were playing together. I wouldn't choose Alistar like solo just because, you know, you have to make plays. I thought Alistar was gonna go over there. Alistar runs in, hits me back, but this, oh my gosh, I cannot say how good this was of a play. Alistar rammed me off to the side and hit Draven up. He got the support away from the ADC. It's like, you know, you're protecting your little kid from bullies, and he basically shoves the bigger kid down and starts punching at the little kid before, you know, the bigger kid can get back up. And, you know, then they just start running away. Alright, that's pretty much what's happening here. A bunch of bullying and stuff. Let's see how I'm doing on time. You know, I'm not doing bad. Alright, so basically I send that off just to, you know, send predictions and stuff. Oh man, Alistar comes in, but guess what? I had the spell shield on me because I knew he would do that. So let's rewind real quick and see these predictions. Alistar right here. I send in the stuff right here. Alistar right here. I'm right here. He's gonna possibly try and send me away, right? So let's see what happens. I put on the spell shield because I see him over here. Now I could have put on the spell shield on him, but I end up not flying back, which is good. And I kind of tank a lot of the damage, you know. I don't know. That was an iffy one, I must say. I don't know what I could have done there. Alright, so we're playing, blah, blah, blah. Alistar, I thought he was going to ward over here. But one thing I thought he was going to do was he's just going to walk up to right here. And then walk back and just place a ward and then walk back. Because that's what I usually do. So I was predicting him to walk back and come right over here. That's why I missed my bind by so much. So, you know, Alistar comes back to lane. Right here, yep, I saw him open. I was like, oh crap. I should have gave him the spell shield. But, you know, you know. I gave him the spell shield now, which was way too late for anything. I thought maybe make it rain from MF and stuff. But, you know, right here, I basically fire off bindings, just pressuring. Alistar comes in right here, and you know I'm right next to my ADC. He's super far away. So let's see what happens in this. Basically, Draven hits him once, and the Thunderlord's Decree proc from the soil. So was that worth it? Maybe, because you guys are dealing a lot of damage here, but you gotta remember, just overall, Draven is gonna be up on levels on MF. It's small stuff, but Draven's gonna be up on levels on MF because MF died and he, you know, she didn't get the, or she might, no, I don't know. Did she get the kill? MF? MF did not get the kill. I think, yeah, Alistar got the kill. So, you know, MF didn't get the kill. He's going to be up a little bit in levels, I believe. And, you know, I did pressure Alistar to have to walk back. And look at his mana, look at her mana, look at our mana. We are set, right? I mean, a little bit health for mana, you know, okay. So let's see what happens here. You know, Alistar goes in the bush. I thought he warded, but he didn't. What the hell? I was like, okay, he's warding, blah, blah, blah. He comes out. I'm chilling in the bush. You know, just seeing what's happening. Oh, right here, I'd make the best predictions, and this is where kind of stuff turns around. Alright, so, you know, this whole lane we're kind of pressuring and stuff. Right here, I see her raining, and I see Alistar having an area open. This is the perfect time to use the spell shield, because, you know, he has an open spot, he tries to ram in, and now what? He doesn't get flown back. He does hit the ground, and, you know, it sucks, but he lifts up everything, blah, blah, blah. I hit the bind. That's the huge part. I hit the bind. Draven hits, like, 2 of his Qs, and he exhausts me out of everyone. He exhausts me. Like, he couldn't exhaust Draven, but I guess he exhausted me. Didn't want maybe my circle to do as much. I don't know. Anyways, Draven over here getting a little greedy. Going in with the ult, though, which was a good play. You know, Draven getting the kill, and I exhaust MF. Here's my thought right here, because you'll see what happens. Boom. I latch my ult. Now, you realize how we got level 6 before they did? So I latch my ult and I exhaust her. The reason why I exhaust her is to slow her so my ult can snap, and I could get a binding after. Draven's low on mana, you know. He's keeping up his spears, though. Or his axes, I believe. So he still has his axe, so he's just going to circle that. He's going to hit once, you know. Boom. She is stunned from that, alright? So she's already stunned. Then after that, like when the stun's going down, I hit her again with my Q. Now here's the thing: you're not gonna want to pop the soil because you might take the kill. So you just let Draven, boom, take the kill, get his little Draven adoration, and boom. And if you notice, Top is having a whole fight, so we knew they weren't bot. So we took the advantage and we kind of did it that way. It's all about map awareness too. If you know Gragas is top, then you know, and this is where it's good to have a friend up top, because you can call like, hey, Gragas top, and one of my friends is playing top. So right here, Alistar jungle, you know, Kha'Zix right here, they play stupid. You know, we're just kind of pressuring MF and all that good stuff. I put the spell immune, you know, all the good stuff I was teaching already, so we can just zoom past most of this. Right here, Draven tells me I'm backing care. So care isn't careful, you know. So I'm like, okay. I'll be careful. What can I do? Alistar's gonna hit me back under turret. Good for you. And like, you can't do anything from there. It's just dealing out a little bit of damage, being a bully. What can I do when Draven's not there? I'm gonna go ahead and CS this wave, cause I mean, I might as well start CSing, because this is probably the only time I'm gonna get CS. Draven comes back, you know, I let him get the CS and all that good stuff, even though he misses it all. we see Gragas right here. You know, Poppy, ganked, whatever. Let's not focus on that. Let's focus on right here. So right here, Gragas throws that. That was his main thing he has from range. You know, so I land the bind, I land the soil, and I get the Thunderlord's Decree proc, I believe. Or unless it was on cooldown. No, I think, yeah, I got it on him. Which sucks because later in the fight it would have been good to have it. Alistar comes in from right here, Gragas is right here, and, you know, overall, this is looking pretty bad, right? Because it's a 2v3. You know, we are close to turret. I'm close to him. I have the spell shield on him. It's all good. But so right here, and this is a huge tip. Just because, you know, you're playing support doesn't mean your ADC can't tank some stuff. He tanks this, but it's not going to affect him because he has a spell shield. So right here, I wish there was like a little rewind button instead of jumping back. Right here. Alright, so, you know, he comes in right here. Look, I automatically think, hey, he's going to rush in and hit him, right? So right here, his, I give him his shield. He ends up rushing in right here. I thought this too. I thought in my mind, I was like, I'm going to step behind this guy so I don't take damage. And well, what do you know? Boom. He's spell immune. He still has his shield up right there, and he doesn't take damage. And Alistar's taking some, maybe, yeah. Alistar's over here taking poke from the minions and gets auto attack from you know, or gets hit queued from Draven here. So you know, overall, the trade is just not good for him. And you know, he's in bush. Draven wards bush. I should have done that because now look, Gragas basically cut corner and ulted us back. Now, why did this happen? Draven pushed up a little bit too far. Oh well, that's fine. Right here, Gragas is dealing the most amount of damage right now, right? He hit us back. He's getting us trapped in a corner with his barrels and stuff. Draven going ahead and flashing out, and after he flashes out, I believe he pops Summoner Heal. Yeah, so he pops Summoner Heal, so we both stay healthy because the ult comes in. I go ahead and exhaust Gragas because I don't want him, you know, slam dunking, you know, with his barrel thing, on Draven, sorry. And you know, I just want him overall to stay healthy. Draven sends in his ult, goes back, blah blah blah, and she wastes her heal on that. So overall, it's a fair trade, other than the flash. But you know, MF now has flash, so I'm not too big on like calling when flashes are done, but I like to say, you know, MF no flash. But people are like MF no flash until like 12 minutes or something. And I'm like, oh crap, okay, I should start doing that. I put the spell shield because I'm afraid of the make it rain. So you know, MF's make it rain. But over here, Draven, I'm just gonna let go. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of, you know, chill. So I'm chilling, you know, top, so whatever. I back. I end up going, or no, right here, I end up coming down bot. I'm like, hey Draven, I'm coming back. I got Frost Queens. Frost Queen scopes out right here, sends the ice thing into right here. I didn't see that, which was bad because I should have seen that. I should have seen where the Frost Queen goes, because that's basically the main thing of the Frost Queen. But here's the thing, and this was a huge mistake and a huge benefit to me. Going and invading the jungle and putting down wards is good and bad. I bought Sightstone, so I have 3 wards, alright? Why was it good and why was it bad? Well, one, as a support, every so often you're gonna want to invade their jungle and put down wards at their buffs and like see, you know, what's up, and make sure, you know, no one's coming over here and know when they're at like these places and blah blah blah. Well, right now, Gragas, if Gragas and Alistar were playing with MF and, you know, they all planned it out in a sense, they could have killed Draven here, because Draven's kind of overextended here. You know, Alistar shoving him this way, Gragas throwing his barrel, and they basically, he has no flash. So he's sitting there, sitting duck, while I'm over here warding. But the good news is I got vision up, so we can tell if Gragas is over here. I should have put a ward over here. I thought I did the other time, but I guess I didn't. But I put it right here so I could see his buff, you know, see if he's taking buff. And then I also I wanted to put one right here so I could see this whole entrance. So basically, you'd have to enter in over here and come all the way around here, and even then we'd have right here warded. So he was cut off from bot lane. That's what I was planning on doing. But the thing is, he could Draven could have died because you know, he could have just went in. Honestly, if Gragas and Alistar planned it out, they could have went in, targeted Draven, Alistar shove him in. You know, Gragas pushing him back, and you know, just overall they could have killed him because I'm not there for him, and I'm not there with the binds. Anyways, I bind. Here's another exhaust wasted on me. So let's rewind this real quick. Alright, so I'm right here, I put down my ward, you know, oh my gosh, he's right here, I bind him. I put down my soil, and he knocks me up, and then puts the exhaust on me. Another wasted exhaust on a freaking support, dude. But anyways, Draven, of course, cocky as hell. You know, MF kind of chases down the bottom, you know, blah blah blah, you know, we're chasing. And Draven, right here, decides to go in, and he basically gets the kill. That's all you need to know. I put down the soil. I don't care. Draven, right there's the tower shot. By the way, it kills him. And I just move back. You know, I have wards up. Look at this. I put a ward right there. So that's actually where I warded. So now he's cut off from all angles. And if he wants to gank, there's a ward river. Ward right here. Ward right here. Ward right here. Wards, 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 guys. Please remember that. You know, ward up wherever you can in the enemy jungle. So, you know, you can get vision on the whole bot lane. And you'll never be ganked. That's the thing. And if you do get ganked, we'll bind him and run. So right here it's just me and MF, you know, I basically try to harass her with my Q a bunch of times, you know, my dark soil, I farm, I get caddy, you know, I'm basically just doing all this crap, and then Alistar comes, you know, tries to harass me, or feels like he's gonna try to harass me, I try to land binds, you know, all that crap, because, you know, Draven's dead because he decided to go mid and try and help out turret, and honestly, maybe I should have done that too, but, I mean, someone's gotta help out bot lane, right? And honestly, Heimerdinger got fed this game, like super fed. And I put on the spell immune so I don't take as much damage, you know, blah blah blah. You know, turret is I'm over here farming, Draven comes back, you know, we're ready, blah blah blah. Right here, you know, we're poking down, we're getting poked. And yeah, so let's just fast forward a little bit. We're getting poked down with the raining. And right here, Alistar comes out. I don't have a ward in that bush, so, you know, I get hit by that knockup. He sends him flying, and this is a good thing. One, he loses his spear, his thing. It doesn't really matter too much, but the big thing right here is that he splits me and the ADC apart, so now they can pick and choose who they want. But they decide to go back, which was actually a pretty good play. I land the bind on Alistar. Oh, what? Never mind. I didn't. He sends his ult out, his ult comes back, deals a lot of damage, but not enough. I put the spell shield, I think Alistar's gonna ram him under turret or something, you never know. I land the bind, you know, Draven, I went to get the last hit, he got the last hit, boom. You know, he's set, right? He can go back to farming for a little bit, MF still bot. Here's the thing, Gragas and Heimerdinger came in from jungle, and I have a ward right here, right? Watch how I pay no attention to this, even though I have wards set up. They're coming, and right there I have sight. We're pushed up so far that we forget about this, and we both end up dying. I try to exhaust Heimerdinger so he doesn't get killed here, but he ends up getting bursted down and all that good stuff, and, you know, bot gets pretty pushed. Azir following in. Azir right now is, I believe, three levels under Heimerdinger, so he, you know, he fed him. It's 1 and 4, you know. That's why I don't play mid anymore. You know, you feed a lot and all this, and this game actually didn't feed. All right, so you know, blah blah blah, pushing, harassing. Kha'Zix comes in, and here's whoops, jump back 15 seconds because this is a play and a half, boys. Right here, when you get better at understanding Morgana's bind, you can do sneaky moves like this. I was like, okay, this kill was all me. I don't care what you say, this kill was all me. Because right here, Alistar's running, right? He's running. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get there in time. What can you do in this situation? You put your spell shield on, you can put your tormented soil over here. The best thing to do is shoot out a bind. Now notice how right here I'm like, okay, he has to get bound. I'm shooting the bind and it's coming right here, okay? But Alistar, the prediction of where Alistar is gonna go, I mean, if he would have went this way, because, okay, so let's look at this. He would go this way, he's gonna get, you know, he's gonna get bound. If he goes this way, he's probably gonna die from like Kha'Zix jumping on him or something, I don't know. and you know he has no way out. But right here, I hit the bind and I time it perfectly, and I get the bind, and this whole kill is all me pretty much, like right there. You know, and then I like to call that one of my best plays in this game, because like I felt like I really did everything for that kill, and that's one thing that, you know, you feel good and you don't get appreciation for, but you know, that's a support role, I guess. You know, so let's kind of fast forward through the game a bit more. You know, Draven tanking turret, or getting tower shots. You know, we're fighting up against MF. You know, she's staying under turret. There's nothing you can really do about that. The problem here is Draven gets a little bit too greedy. Now let's watch this again. 2 times. So Draven goes over here, and he gets one shot by Heimerdinger. Like, let's watch this damage output. All right, ready? So Heimerdinger, he hits, you know, he hits the side. Oh my gosh, boom! Literally gets one shot, and I get like half of my health destroyed by just his ult. He killed someone and did that, you know. So I'm like, holy crap, I'm taking a lot of damage. I put the spell shield on because, you know, I'm afraid of anything else happening. Kha'Zix's coming in from behind. Kha'Zix should not have done this. I felt like I needed to do something. He flashed out. I basically I saw Heimerdinger. I was like, okay, I'm running. I'm done. And Heimerdinger comes up, and what can I do other than just bind him and pop down my soil, like I always do, trying to get the Thunderlord's Decree proc, but I got earlier on in the fight, as you can see right there. So, you know, just basically try and bully, keep him out of bot lane. You know, they take drag, they take another drag, and I'm like, okay, you know, basically Draven tries to ult the drag. You know, that's not a bad play, you know, trying to get the drag. You know, I think I go AFK for a little bit, but so right here, you know, we're just kind of pushing, not much. You know, Draven actually kills MF here, I guess. I don't know. Alright, well, yeah, we're getting wrecked. I recall. Okay, so I'm AFK. I went AFK. But Draven and Kha'Zix dive, I guess. Okay. Deal a lot of damage. You know, okay. Kha'Zix, what? Was that a flash? I have no clue. Anyways, there's 3 over here. I have a ward set right there. I don't have wards inside the deep jungle anymore. And that's where this comes in trouble. You know, you can't really see what's going on. He just drops a ward in that bush, you know. That's fine, you know. 2 people bot right now. You know, Nasus deciding to TP in and help, which was a very good play. He decides to pop ult, you know, life steal the hell out of him, and Draven goes down, you know, blah blah blah. I'm right here. I'm like, at this point, you realize you can't do much, right? It's a 4 versus thing right now, so you can't do anything. What can I do now? I'm stunned. Alistar helps me back, actually, by hitting me back. Kha'Zix shouldn't have even jumped in here. I should have just been left for dead, but he does pick up the kill on Heimerdinger, then he ends up going down. But here's the thing. Kha'Zix scratched my back. I'm gonna go and try and scratch his. So, but the main thing is right here, Morgana, you know, I just pop on my spell shield, wait for the ram and stuff, and then Gragas flashes over wall. Alright? He nearly kills me. Really nearly kills me. Like, right here, taking out a lot of my health, and then MF almost finishes me off. I have literally 17 health. At this point, you just back. You let these people, you know, pretty much die and feed, because all they're doing right now is feeding. You know, bot tower went down. You know, you can't really do anything about this either. You know, the whole team starts to push, but then mid's open from freaking the Donger, and the Donger can clear out waves so quick and clear out towers so quick that, you know, tower goes down. What can I do right here? I try to land the stun on Gragas, but before I do it, he's dead. Heimerdinger pushing up right here through mid, and this is kind of the downfall of our game. You know, I basically wanted to show you guys this for the laning phase. You know, we try and take drag, we actually get stolen. That was my bad, I shouldn't have even started it. But, you know, we had to make a play, and, you know, that was the play, I guess. So I'm up here, and right here, I'm trying to help out my team, okay? I'm trying. But there's all 5 of them. Here's the thing. I don't want these guys, that guy, you know, those guys. I don't want any of them to follow. They're over here, and they're gonna kill me. Alright? I was not gonna get out of this alive. There's turrets following me. There's a turret this way. Gragas was here. Poppy and MF were here. You know, they could have just easily pinned off. Like, I couldn't do anything. I'm a freaking support. But that's the thing. I wanted 4 people to chase me, and you can just focus off Heimerdinger. But Heimerdinger's freaking fed, and it's AIDS, and Draven looks like he might just die here from Heimerdinger again. Oh, looks like, yep, Heimerdinger just popping his freaking ulti turret, and well, you know. What do? I basically just try and W these, use my Dark Soul on those minions, and basically farm those out. I see Kha'Zix is coming back up, so I leave the farm to him. Because inhibs are down, whatever, blah blah blah. Look at how much of our jungle is warded compared to theirs. That's the problem, and that's the thing I need to work on, is warding. And I see that a lot. But I have been working on warding, I have been doing a lot of warding. Basically, they're taking Baron. They call out Baron, and we take bot. We take the 2 bot turrets, but they take Baron. And this is enough for them to back, buy all they need, and push right up and probably finish off the game here. So right here, you know, I'm chilling. I'm over here, and what can I do right here to help? That's always why I ask, what can I do to help? I basically stun one off and cut him off from the whole team fight. That's what I tried to do, at least. Heimerdinger having his ulti up probably, and right here. I want to point this out real quick. I know the gameplay is getting long, but it's almost done. Basically, you know, my friend was like, "Hey, yo, like, watch out, cause Heimerdinger's gonna pop up his ulti turret." And you know, I was like, "Here," I give him the spell shield, and you know, Draven was just supposed to walk back. What did Draven do specifically? You know, the ulti turret gets popped right here. Draven goes over here. Oh no, it might be Azir. No, it's, yeah, Draven gets shit on. He goes up here, gets shit on. But Azir right here, I don't know what he's doing, but he thinks he can tank like a turret and ends up dying. And yeah, so we're forced to give up top turret. And what do? I basically just put down my soil and try to stop the minions, but they have Baron buffs, so it's kind of like redundant. They take top without trouble. I couldn't give them any trouble here. We're basically having a little team fight right here, blah blah blah. Crap goes down, you know, we can't do anything, we all die, and that's GG. But the main thing of what I wanted to show you guys was essentially how you can take you know, or how you can do stuff as support, because I did go 1, 3, and 8, and that was a huge thing. Was I supported my ADC, even though he kind of fed. He went 9, 10, and 2. 9 is good, but the 10 is shit, and that's why like Heimerdinger carried, was because he went 18 and 4. He didn't die too much. You know, MF went 5, 4, and 11, and that's okay, because you know, Heimerdinger stole the kills and he ended up carrying and all that good stuff. You know, and then she ended up, you know, getting a good amount of her build, and she could still dish out damage and all that. We out farmed them, you know, good, and then Heimerdinger just, I think Heimerdinger shit on, yeah, Heimerdinger shit on his farm, you know, but we out farmed her good, and bot lane was overall a success until the end. Like, we were playing laning phase really good. So anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this little support gameplay. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and YouTube will see you later. Deuces.